I'm not exactly quite sure what this video is going to be, but I just felt like I had to. My anxiety's just through the roof right now. Um, and I can usually tell, even if, apart from the whole pounding heart and everything like that, because I just get really agitated. And I've tried the adult coloring books, like those, but I can't seem to stay within the lines. And it's really bugging me, and it's really starting to get to me. And so I don't know if this is a problem for anyone else, but there seems to be like certain times that I lose it, and my anxiety or my depression or my mood swings or something like that seem to just kick in, and they can get worse and worse and worse. And so instead of cutting or doing something self-destructive, I'm trying to make a video. And I hope to God that there is someone out there who watches this video instead of doing what I'm trying not to do. But like I said, my anxiety is like through the roof right now, and I don't know why. I have no clue as to what exactly happened, but I have noticed that if I stop if I don't have anything to do, I tend to start getting agitated. And when I get agitated, I start thinking of things to like distract myself. And tonight is one of the first nights, I think, in a very long time where I've actually thought about committing suicide just because. No reason, not being upset, not hurting, not anything like that. I mean, my meds are doing their job. Just because. And that's actually scarier than thinking, I'm so depressed that I don't want to live. And cutting. I mean, it's like smoking cigarettes. They say you need to do something with your fingers because your fingers have always, been holding a cigarette, and now they need to do something else. Well, that's what my adult coloring book is for. Unfortunately, that's not going well either, because I can't stay within the lines. The more agitated I'm getting, the less I'm being able to stay in the lines, which of course is like a vicious cycle. And I get more agitated because I can't stay in the lines, and it goes around and around and around and around. So I'm making this video to distract you, to distract me, to distract anyone, to waste however many minutes this video ends up being, just to get your mind off of whatever it is you're planning on doing, whatever it is I'm planning on doing. But it's hard, and I'm not going to lie to you and say it's not. I'm not going to lie to you and say, oh, well, you can hold an ice cube or do something with your hands or color or draw or use a Sharpie instead of a knife. I mean, those things, at least for me, they don't work. They just make it so my hand is numb, so cutting my hand doesn't hurt. It just makes it a nice dotted line where I can cut, where I can keep it straight. And as my anxiety gets worse, I'll start scratching. I'll start trying to dig at my skin. I'll start trying to dig at myself. I'll start getting agitated with anything and everything that I can get my hands on. And luckily, I'm the only one in here right now. So the only agitation is going to be taken out on me and not someone else. Which, if it has to be something, I prefer it be me and not someone else. So I figure we'll talk about a little bit more about, how to come down from anxiety in a way that isn't what they usually tell you. I mean, I'm trying to debunk them, I guess. But, all those things of, oh, you can do it if you just hold an ice cube or color or something like that. Yes, that works if it's just the cutting or the anxiety that's got your hands need to be busy for. But this is just beyond that. This is something that I just fight with. I don't have anything to distract me enough to get away from those feelings. And my therapist said reading, because I used to love to read, and photography, because I used to love photography. But even now, I don't have the energy for any of that. I don't want to read. I don't want to do photography. I want to just throw a fit and give up and throw down and, not do anything. And I know that's the first step to trying to fix myself. And I'd love to just fix myself and be able to be done with it. But I can't. And I have anxiety about the fact that I'm going to go back Wednesday and tell him I wasn't able to accomplish any of that. I wasn't able to do anything I enjoyed. I tried, and I just got so anxious about it that I gave up. So, as this video continues at, 6 minutes or whatever, I hope to God that someone else out there has a better idea and that you don't end up in the same place that I am, and you don't sit here twiddling your thumbs working on not cutting or not doing something really dangerous, because I don't want you to. I'm sure there are other people who don't want you to. And just because it doesn't work for me doesn't mean it won't work for you. So if any of those ideas I mentioned before work, by all means, go for it. But as for me, it's this video that's distracted me for almost 7 minutes, and that's what's got to keep me going, is that 7 minutes.